And welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks taking on the UConn Huskies.
And guys, we've been a part of a lot of these games over the years, but every season has a different feel to it. And this one is as exciting as any other we've been a part of. You get the feeling that we'll be seeing the next big thing here tonight.
And Greg, you won't quite say it, but then I will, okay? Everybody in attendance is here to get a look at Prez, widely regarded as one of the greatest prospects in the game. But it's not a one-on-one battle we'll be seeing. I mean, we have two great programs looking to solidify their rankings as we move closer to the tournament.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Kansas Jayhawks. Prez in at point guard. He's out there with Alabaster, and it's Calderon in at the 3 slot. On defense, the Huskies. Here is Gaines. They shoot again. Prez kicks to Alabaster. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Calderon passes to Prez. Here's Gaines, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Jayhawks shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And Gaines drops them both. Here is Day. Wide open look. Splitter. And so the ball out of bounds. Splitter touched it last.
When you talk about Prez, one thing that I think you need to keep in mind is that he epitomizes what it means to be a student athlete. I mean, never takes shortcuts in the classroom and is a very dedicated student off the court. Love to see that.
Yeah, and just talking to Prez for a few minutes, and you'll see how seriously he takes his academics, not just for himself, but for everyone in his life. And the fact he values that education speaks also, I believe, to his character.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Splitter. On defense, the Huskies. Prez dishes to Terry. He kicks it to Prez. Pass to Gaines. He feeds it to Calderon. Terry the pass to Prez. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Prez has got his first 3 points of the game.
Even with high-intensity defense surrounding Prez, he makes these shots look simple. I mean, that's a gift, folks. He takes his time, stays in rhythm, and doesn't mind the pressure.
Now here is Martin. Terry grabs the board. Now here's Prez. Not a lot of room. Calderon, that's good. UConn trails by 4. Day kicks to Martin. Shoots from 12. Here's Splitter. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Second chance shot. Gaines gets the bucket.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
On the floor for UConn. They've got Martin, and it's Joseph in at the 3.
And really like how Prez keeps his hands moving, which is why he comes away with important steals.
Here is Day. Cutting the screen. Day the pass to Keefe. Inside, Splitter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Prez dishes to Calderon. Down low, here's Gaines. That's tipped. Here is Day. Here's Keith. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Huskies.
And I think taking a time.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, so far it's been a close one, and these teams seem to be very evenly matched.
And I think it's going to be one huge run that decides this game. Someone like Prez will get hot and just maybe make 5 in a row, and then it is curtains. So you can just kind of feel a change in the air here for the second half.
Misses the three. Kansas trails by 3, and so in the game for the Jayhawks, Prez. He's in at point guard. He's out there with Alabaster, and it's Gaines in at the center, locking down the middle. Here is Day. Pass to Keith. Here's Splitter, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Huskies shooting their second and third free throws tonight. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Now here's Calderon, guarded closer. UConn with the ball. A 2-point game. Keith. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game. And the free throw, no good.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Prez. 5 points in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Excellent game we've seen from Prez. He has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more. Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Plays it up and banks it in. Prez has got 10 points in the game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's Joseph following the basket by Prez. And the Huskies hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3 or you'll give up points in a hurry.
To the left side wing. Here's Calderon. Huskies with the rebound. Here is Day. Splitter sets a screen. Day kicks to Martin. Here's Splitter. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Shooting for the Huskies.
That one is no good. Kansas trails by 4. Here's Diallo. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Diallo's got his first 2 points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
There's the screen. Posey passes to Splitter. Shoots from 14. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Posey in at the shooting guard. Now here's Prez. There's the double team with Joseph. Diallo the pass to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That ties the game. And that's 12 points for Prez.
Man, I like to see Prez get aggressive inside. Really determined to score when he gets that close to the rim.
Day kicks to Splitter. Posey dishes to Joseph. Here's Splitter. The shot, no good. And Kansas the other way now. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
A minute 50 left in the second half. That one wide left.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Here's Dedman. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Calderon passes to Prez. There's the double team with Joseph. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. To stop the run. No good on that one. And the Jayhawks with possession. .107 left here in the second half of the game. Prez kicks to Terry. To the paint. Here's Prez. It's good.
Boy, love how Prez owns these possessions, dominating the defense thanks to that tremendous confidence he plays with.
Down low from 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Prez.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
.46 seconds left to play here in the second half. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. UConn the foul. And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row.
And really, Prez learns things so quickly out there. I mean, I really think the sky's the limit for this guy.
You know, mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And the Huskies call time here. They trailed by 7. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Again, the miss by the Huskies.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it. No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And the Huskies call time here. They're trailing by 10. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
24 seconds with Jason Richmond.
Boy, oh boy. Sometimes the stars align, and you get to be a part of something that is truly unique, and that right now is the blossoming career of, you know what? I'm just going to say it, the Prez. This kid has it all. I don't want to get too deep into the cliches, so I'll just say that he is delivering each and every night. This kid is on a mission, folks. I spoke to him only once, and he told me that his father, who passed away when he was 14, still guides him to be great every day. How awesome is that? It's humble, focused, and ridiculously good at basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, your president of the Hardwood.
We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
Well, these teams were able to survive their region and come out on top. Now they're part of the last four teams standing as they both fight for a right to play for the college championship in just a couple of days.
And it's been a fun tournament for both of these sides. You know, someone like Prez is raring to go and give his team a chance to play in a winner-takes-all game 2 days from now. So this is what college basketball is all about.
Taking a look at the Yellow Jackets, Smith is out there with Ellis. Then it's Jones. Then there's Flash, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard position. Here's Prez. The basket is good. The assist from Game. Prez has got the opening basket of the game for the Jayhawks. Here's Flash. Screen by Smith. Dishes to Crawford. It's stolen by Prez. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. Whoa!
Hey, watch out, man. Watch out. When there's a wide open man, Prez finds it.
Here's Flash. And Jones has it in the corner. To the middle. Here's Smith. No good on that one. And Kansas the other way now. Now Prez. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here's Terry. Floats one up, and it's laid in by Prez. Prez has got his second bucket of the night.
There have been a lot of point guards, great point guards, that have just dominated the collegiate level. But I think Prez could be the best of them all.
And Prez understands what it takes to keep offense effortless for his team, creating chances for others or taking over himself when it's called on. And something that comes as second nature to Prez and is really rare to see at that point guard position at his age.
Now the feed to Alabaster. Here's Prez. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Yellow Jackets now. Here's Jones, and he hits the jump shot. Prez with the ball. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Prez has got 6.
And what a start it's been for Prez here in this first half. Came out feeling it, and he's just been on a roll all game long.
And I think that's why he's such a feared player at the collegiate level. When he's in a zone like that, doesn't matter what you throw at him. He just continues to stay within himself and plays to his strength. And when he does that, he's a handful for the opponent.
Terry outside. Prez kicks it to Gaines. Tries again. It's good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offense?
And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And, you know, this one has been a tight game all the way. Some runs made from both sides, but neither team has been able to hold a big lead for any lengthy period of time.
And I think we'll see things come to a head here in the second half. The teams that came out a little nervous early on, but guys like Prez will start looking to score more often, and this game will be decided by the stars on each side.
Prez in at point guard. He's out there with Alabaster, and it's Gaines in at the center, locking down the middle. To the middle. That's into the Jayhawks' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Flash.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And for Georgia Tech, we've got Flash. Ellis is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones, and it's Crawford at the 2. Prez has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. And for Kansas, Prez. He's in at point guard. He's out there with Alabaster, and it's Terry in at the 4. Crawford outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Yellow Jackets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the Jayhawks making a change here. Edmonds checked in. Banks checked in for the Yellow Jackets. And he can't hit the second. Now here's Prez. He's guarded close. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Man, I like to see Prez get aggressive inside. Really determined to score when he gets that close to the rim.
Ellis can't get it to go.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Shot's good by Dedmon.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Georgia Tech trails by 8. Outside Banks. Pass to Ellis. Calderon against Jones. Screen by Ellis. Here's Banks. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
And here is Prez. He's got 10. And Terry up top. Pass to Prez. Ellis on the double team. Prez dishes to Terry. Fires from 18. And again, it's Kansas.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
It's stolen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Calderon passes to Prez. And Jones over to help. Calderon has the open look. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Jayhawk lead. Outside Banks. And here are the Yellow Jackets now. Jones. Jones, no one around him. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Jones has got 12 points in the game. Jayhawks leading by 7. Taking a look at the Yellow Jackets. Wright is out there with Jones. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Stevenson in at the point. He feeds it to Crawford. Wright sets a screen. Jones for 3. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Duncan in the corner. Here's Prez, and again it's Kansas.
And that's how you shoot it from mid-range. Prez just nailing the shot with ease.
And the Yellow Jackets call time here.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Here's Flash. Ellis left side. He dishes it to Wright. Jones for 3. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Jayhawks leading by 11. Boss passes to Prez. Ellis on the double team. And stolen by Wright. 3-pointer. It's Ellis on the wing. And there's the pass to Flash. Back to Ellis. He kicks to Jones. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Crawford. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Crawford's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Yellow Jackets. Here's Prez. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. 14 points for Prez.
Even with high-intensity defense surrounding Prez, he makes these shots look simple. I mean, that's a gift, folks. He takes his time, stays in rhythm, and doesn't mind the pressure.
Now here's Ellis. And Wright kicks to Jones. Yellow Jackets moving the ball around. Again, the miss by Jones.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in.
Did you get the food I sent?
Yep, I got it, Mom, but, Grant got most of it.
And tell her I love her. I love you.
Good. Maybe he'll make some shots next game.
Ooh.
Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And For two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey, and the energy is contagious here in the building. It's the Georgetown Hoyas taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
This is what we've been waiting for all tournament long. All the buzzer beaters, all the upsets. They've all been leading to this. One of these teams are going to have their moment in the sun, as they'll put it all on the line here tonight.
And you know, that pressure will be getting to them at some point. This is the biggest stage that they will have ever performed on. And if any of them somehow maybe hit their stride or that big shot, they will be campus legends for many years to come.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, Hudson is out there with Warren, and it's Trice, then there's Price, and it's Randolph in at the 2 spot. No good from Price.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Well, anytime there's a title on the line in the game, you know players on both sides are coming out and going hard, 100 miles an hour early on. They just need to make sure they don't play ahead of themselves and drive ahead of their headlights.
And I think one guy to watch will be Prez. If he starts to force things early or maybe be too aggressive, it could spell trouble for his team. The team goes as Prez goes, and if he can play hard and smart, they're going to be tough to beat. A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Yeah, early on we're seeing a lot of grit and determination. Grit and grind, we call it. What we're seeing out of him early on.
Trice with it. There's a screen. There's the dish to Hudson. Oh, that's blocked.
Nice job by Prez positioning himself for these blocks. I mean, sending a message with how he puts those shots in reverse.
Hoyas on D.
And most folks assume that Prez will be a one-and-done player. I mean, it makes sense given where many feel he'd be drafted. But there is talk about him perhaps staying on longer than one season. I always think that's a personal call, and I hope Prez does what's best for him.
And I don't know if it's just wishful thinking from fans and boosters or if it holds any water at all. But the fact of the matter is Prez will do what he feels is right for his situation. And you know what? I just hope he takes everything into consideration and makes the right decision.
And here are the Hoyas now, following the score by Kansas. Trice passes to Hudson. Feeds to Trice. 6 on the shot clock. Hudson kicks to Trice. Randolph dishes to Warren. Here's Trice, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And they couldn't get the shot off in time. That's a 35-second shot clock violation. Diallo, he's checked in for the Jayhawks. Duncan comes in for Alabaster. And then for Georgetown, Hodges comes in for Warren. And Harkless is subbed in for Trice. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. And what a journey it has been for this whole team to make it to the title game. Probably means the most to Prez. Remember, lost his father at a young age and has found solace in the game of basketball in what has been a very difficult time for this young man.
And, you know, regardless of what happens here in the championship game, a tip of the hat to Prez is warranted. I mean, he's carried himself in a fabulous way all year and worked to honor the memory of his fallen father by his performance and conduct.
Gonzalez, he's checked in for the Hoyas. Georgetown trails by 6. Passes it to Hodges. It's tipped. Here's Diallo. The layup missed.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Offensive rebound, Hudson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, we've got Hudson, and it's Gonzalez in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here is Harkless. Outside Gonzalez. Here's Hudson. It's hauled in by Diallo. Now here's Prez. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Prez has got 6.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
And the Hoyas decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't.
And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And guys, this was just the kind of first half that Prez and his team wanted. They've still got plenty of work to do, a long way to go, but certainly in control of the game here.
And how they come out after the break might be the deciding factor in this game. If they can hold off and protect their lead, they might be in cruise control all the way to the title.
Prez, he's in at point guard. He's out there with Alabaster, and it's Calderon in at the 3, the small forward. And for Georgetown, we got Price. Warren is out there with Hudson, and it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the 2.
And of course, the ultimate goal here for Prez is winning a collegiate championship. But he also has a huge opportunity to boost his draft stock in the eyes of NBA scouts. A big game here goes a long way on draft day.
And you know what? As much as your performance in one game shouldn't matter that much, I do think there are certain performances that carry a little more weight. So in some situations, it does matter that much. Teams and scouts are looking to see how you perform when the lights are brightest and the pressure is hottest.
The Hoyas have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And the Hoyas with some changes. Nelson's checked in for Warren, and it's Gonzalez in for Trice. And the second free throw, good. Jayhawks leading by 10. And that one is stuffed right through.
And there's a wide open man. Prez finds him.
Now Randolph. Outside Gonzalez. 9 feet out, and Nelson gets it to go.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And the Jayhawks with possession. Prez with the ball. 8 points for him. And there's the feed to Alabaster. Prez with the ball. Working on Randolph. Prez passes to Gaines, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Georgetown trails by 10. Down low. 11 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Georgetown Hoyas.
And really, Prez learns things so quickly out there. I mean, I really think the sky's the limit for this guy.
Wilson, he's checked in for Gonzalez. And here are the Hoyas now. Got a piece of it. And here is Harkless. To the paint, here's Hudson. The Hoyas with another miss. Jayhawks leading by 12. Here's Prez. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And you know, Prez's ability to capitalize on these and-one chances are why he's so respected in the game of basketball. Superior strength on display there.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Joseph's checked in. Georgetown trails by 15. Harkless the pass to Wilson. To the wing on the left. Fires from 14. Shot by Joseph, no good. And the Jayhawks with possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Yep, it counts. And that's 15 points for Prez.
Incredible offense from Prez, showing you why he's so highly respected.
And the Hoyas call time here. Nice game, great performance by Prez.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
It's stolen. Prez in at point guard. Diallo out there with Frazier. Then there's Duncan. And it's Calderon in at the small forward position.
And that's all Prez. Cutting into the defense on the drive and then completing the dunk there in style.
Here's Hodges. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Jayhawks with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. Now here's Prez. Defense right on him, and they pick up 2. And Kansas leads by 19.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Far too much penetration allowed, Greg, and that's really been the theme of the song so far here.
Harkless the pass to Hodges. Outside Wilson. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. And so it looks like the Hoyas will retain possession here.
And you can tell that pass just...
Ow.
So where do they have you now?
Oh, man, I can't even keep track anymore.
Well, look, I did my part. I was getting you open look.
What's up, Coach?
Hey, the big man on campus.
Yes,
Grab
sir.
that basketball and bring it over. Make yourself useful.
All right.
Oh, so you do remember how to pass the ball.
I never forgot how to pass it. Just keep asking me to shoot. So
Good
what's
to
the man
see
to
you.
do? You too.
Mr. President, huh? That got out of hand pretty quick.
What's a catchy name? What can I say?
Hey, look, if you want to hang around, I got the 6th graders coming in here in a minute.
Remember coming in here every Saturday? You know, you were hard on me even then.
I only know one way, and that's how I work.
And that's why I'm here. Look, I can't talk to my college coaches, and I trust you more anyway, but I need to get ready. Pre-draft camps are coming up, and then summer league, and then, you know?
Yeah. All right. Well, you help out today, and then we'll get to work.
Get to work like today?
Yeah, like as soon as they leave.
All right.
Is there any better time?
No, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, if you get ready and stay ready, you ain't got to get ready when somebody call you to get ready.
I like it.
And you know what? Be careful, because one of these kids coming in here could dethrone you in the next 10 years.
I don't know about that.
Spread out those cones for the dribble drills.
Where you want them?
On the ground. on either side of the paint, same way we've been doing for the last 10 years.
All right. I didn't know if you had a new drill or if it's the same old drills or what.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, I ain't gonna fix it.
I know, that's your style. Hello?
Hello? Is this the president of basketball?
Yeah, I guess this is Prez. Who is this?
Okay, thank you. Please hold for Mike Krzyzewski.
Excuse me, who did you say? Hello?
Hello, is this Prez?
Yeah, this is Prez. Is this Coach K?
Yeah, it is. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm calling.
Yeah, I am. It's not that often that you get a call out of the blue from someone like you, so yeah.
Well, I've got a very good reason for calling, I can assure you. On behalf of USA Basketball, I'd like to officially invite you to be a part of our team.
Yeah, that's great. Wow, yes, amazing.
You were absolutely terrific this season in college, and we think you'd be a great addition to our team.
Wow, Coach, that is an unbelievable offer. I don't know what to say.
So, does that mean you accept?
100%. Yeah, I mean, I've always dreamed of, representing my country in a way like this, so I'm in.
Amazing. We'll get you some additional details shortly, and I'm really looking forward to coaching you at our next mini camp this summer.
All right, thanks, Coach.
See you this summer, Prez.
All right, see you. Coach K, USA, USA, USA. Oh, I gotta call my mom. You.
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting night of international basketball. We have the United States. And as they...
Guys, a lot of heads were turned when Prez was named.
Thank you, David. And the experience Prez Greg is getting on this team is invaluable.
And getting a chance to learn and practice, Kevin, with the elites of the game, the fact that he might see the floor is just icing on the cake.
So platoon swap here for Team USA. And some changes here for Australia.
And this tournament has shown the world just how far Australian basketball has come. A lot of great players on this team, and almost all of them playing for NBA teams.
Well, over the past few decades, basketball has really exploded in Australia. And they're seeing what could be the start of a golden era for their national team.
Now here is Della Vedova. He's covered closely. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Australia leading by 3. One thing many were curious to see with Prez on this international stage is how he can hold his own with the best of the best. It seems that he is the kind of player that gets even better when playing with elite teammates.
Yeah, and good teammates will make any player play better, but the impact is tenfold for Prez. The speed of the game, adjusting to it during this tournament, hasn't been a huge problem for him at all. The height for this kid continues to grow, and a win here against Australia will continue to add to his already impressive resume.
Well, it's been a bit of a tradition to take one exceptional college player on the U.S. team and on their roster. This cycle, it's Prez's turn.
And it's happened before. Remember Christian Laettner and the Brow, and just how those two were special in college. The same can be said for Prez. Plus, he'll get a chance to test himself on the international stage.
The shot's good.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Lish Defended by George. Exum passes to Baines. Here's Lish. And another miss by Australia.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Team USA ahead as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter. And welcome back, everyone. International basketball. A big group substitution here for Team USA. Green, he's checked in for Jordan. Durant comes in for George. Thompson, he's checked in for Butler. And Prez is subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Well, when the U.S. picks players from the NBA, it just isn't about taking the best player at each position. They look at much more than that to assemble the best team that they can.
Yeah, and that's a great point because this is not an all-star team, although many of these players are all-star. There's a difference. Really, they're looking for players that can impact the game without the ball, make others around them better, and are suited for the international style of play.
Here's Prez. Trying his luck deep. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Prez has got 5 now.
Man, that's a nice-looking shot from Prez. Beautiful. He's just dynamite from behind the arc.
Defended by Durant. Feeds it to Mills. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 8 points for him.
And what can you say about the impact Coach K has had on USA basketball? Has led the team to victories in every major tournament. More importantly, though, has brought the prestige back to the program. The best of the best in the U.S. once again line up to be a part of the national team.
Screened by Bogut. Defended by Durant. Shot clock at 6. Ingles kicks to Mills. Fires the 3. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And you have to be impressed with the balance that the Australian team has. Defenders and scorers from top to bottom. It's a big part of why they have been so successful here in the tournament.
Yep, exactly. I mean, the Australians have put together a team that works extremely well with each other and have played unselfish basketball the whole way. I mean, they're definitely more than the sum of their parts on paper, and I'd say kudos to the Australian Federation for putting this group together.
And with Coach K, that is what I think people forget. USA basketball was underachieving in tournaments before he took over in 2006.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. I mean, Coach K was the perfect guy to ignite a real passion for players to get excited about representing their country again. I mean, had the gravitas with all the pros because of his legendary status as a college coach, knows how to manage people and players and these stars, and he's had them playing unselfishly and as a unit his entire tenure. Credit to Coach K for sure, but also to the players as well.
Catching up on the changes for Team USA. Jordan, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Anthony comes in for Kevin Durant. And George is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Now here's Prez. Tight defense on him. Thompson. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'm Prez.
Australia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Presidential pardon.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look now for Team USA. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Durant. Prez comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Irving. Then for Australia, Cameron Bairstow comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Martin subbed in for Patty Mills.
And guys, this is something that happens in every international gathering. It's fun to see so many of the U.S. and Australian players going head-to-head, even though they're on the same NBA team.
Yeah, and they played against each other before in practice, but in competition, where a title is on the line, you better believe it'll be a no-holds-barred affair.
Martin with it. Lowry picks him up. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can. Finished off the break.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Green, the screen. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 11 points for Prez. Bairstow, a second-round pick for the Chicago Bulls in 2014, played his college ball at New Mexico.
Yeah, had that big breakout senior season for the Lobos and then made huge improvement over his 4 seasons there and put on a lot of muscle. There's no denying that he can hold his own inside.
To the inside, and stolen by Cousins. Fast break, here we go. Here's Lowry, cranes the jumper to finish the break. And Team USA leads by 16.
And perhaps the biggest strength of this Australian team, their passing ability. Everyone at every position has a great sense of how to move the ball around.
Yeah, when you have guys like Bogut, Ingles, who all have size and can keep the ball moving around when it's not in the hands of a guard, I mean, that's a fun, enjoyable style of basketball to watch.
Here's Cousins. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Tries it from 19. Prez with the bucket. Prez has got 13 points.
And that's how you shoot it from mid-range. Prez just nailing the shot with ease.
To the middle. And the basket by Ingles.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Basket good. 15 points for Prez. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Here's Ingles. He has 6. Outside Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Australia needs to get off a shot here. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Kicks it to Bairstow. Outside Martin. Some nice ball movement by Australia. Knocked away. And stolen by Cousins. Moving it up. And Green with the basket on the assist from Prez. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Lowry kicks to Prez. Ring shot on the way. Australia grabs the miss. Ingles. Misses. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And if you're just tuning in, we've got the... So it's Team USA winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Ben Simmons from Melbourne, Australia, and Louisiana State University. With the second pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Brandon Ingram from Duke University. With the third pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Jaylen Brown from the University of California, Berkeley. With the fourth pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Dragan Bender from Croatia. With the fifth pick in the NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select a 19-year-old point guard from the University of Kansas.
Welcome to the NBA, gentlemen.
Can't believe we made it, man.
Yep. All right, so practice tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I'm just joking. Enjoy the off-season. But get ready to hit it hard in the fall.
We will be.
Yo, Prez, we got a jet.
Okay.
Things to do.
Who's this, you guys? Oh, that's my agent. Just talking to some shoe companies.
Already?
Yep.
Good stuff, man.
Thanks.
Crushed it.
I appreciate it.
When you're hot, right?
We'll hit the gym.
All right. All right, so this is our...
Anybody wants a piece?
Guess.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
I love you. Down if you know there ain't no blow up, so DK was the OAK. I know what you here for now. Was I an idea? Now don't you crush on me. I see you in your bad dreams. Whether or not you know it's true, you're who they dictate to. That must hurt real bad, picking what you wish you had. Me, I'm a creator, willing to make it up. The rules I break got me a place up on the radar. Me, I'm a taker, know what the stakes are. Can't roll it back, it's understood. Got to play out cards. Come ask about me, bandwagon, and they used to tell me. Ready?